But right now, man, one of the illest producers, one of the illest DJs ever, highly rewarded, highly regarded, legendary. The way he curated the verses, the way he curated the
Oh,
verses last night, man. I told him personally, man, that was my favorite verses of the day. And there's been some amazing ones. But that to me was the pinnacle of what hip hop encompasses in this culture with Redman and Method Man and Do It All Do and DJ Cool and all the Wu Tang Clan members and and all the Hit Squad and all these different folk, man, EPMD, his original group, and I hit him, man. I think I might have woke him up. I'm not sure. Maybe he ain't
oh,
even
what is
slept.
this?
I'm not sure, but man, ladies and gentlemen, we got the legendary, the one and only DJ Grandmaster Scratch is here on the line with us.
Ooh,
Scratch, what up, baby?
Scratch! What's up,
What's happening?
baby?
What's happening? What's up, y'all? What's going on?
Come on, man. Stop it, man. You sound too calm and collected, man. Come on, Scratch. You beat that thing up last night. Give it up for Grandmaster Scratch,
Light
man.
work,
Come on,
light
man.
work, light work, light
That's how
work.
you sound when you know you did that.
Come on, man.
It's a day's work, man. Work.
Let me
Talk your
ask you.
shit,
You know.
Scratch.
Nah, but just being the MD and music director for all of these years, man, it's just like my job is to make sure at the very last song that these artists have a smile on their face. You know, it's really not about me on that stage. It's about a DJ's job is to make sure the person that they're DJing for, sounds perfect and looks perfect on stage. And if they give me my time to shine, of course I'm gonna do my thing. But that's just my job. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even really celebrate it because it's really work. Even though I'm grateful to still be doing this all of these years, man, and then to be getting these type of calls to come do this type of work, man, it's an honor.
Ah, man, I'll do it for him, man. It's the motherfucking one and only DJ Grandmaster Scratch, man. Listen, man, I get it, Scratch. Okay,
Do
man,
it,
I get it,
Sway.
man. Those Grammy nods ain't enough, huh? Those golden platinum projects you done ain't enough. Hey, listen, man, it's just a day of work with him, but that was a clinic. That was a clinic the world witnessed last night when you saw that man turntablism. Did you see him cutting, scratching, transforming, turning, spinning? He could have got on his hands and did it with his feet if he wanted to. He's a champion, citizens. He's been doing this for years. You can't short sell what he does. He is a music director to two of the most incredible artists that hip hop has ever seen. You saw what he did when he lassoed in EPMD and told him you can't leave. Come on, DJ Cool, you can't leave. RZA, you can't leave. Wu-Tang, you can't leave. They all honor you. The world should honor you for your contributions, Grandmaster Scratch. The world should honor you.
Thank you, bro.
I'll do it for you, man. I
Thank
know
you.
what it is. Scratch Vision, baby, versus everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
Come on, man. I love it, man. How did y'all put the show together, bro? Was this like pieces and bits of things you done, or because that nobody's done verses like that? You guys officially reinvented verses, as
Yeah.
far as I'm
Well,
concerned.
yeah, well, when I DJ'd for D'Angelo and Red and Meth came out, Method Man had reached out to me the next day and was like, "Yo, man, if you're doing if you're free on 420, man, I would love for you to DJ for us for verses." So once we all had a conversation, it was like, "Yo, we don't want to just sit and and just play our songs. We want to get it. We want to do a show. Because if you ever seen a Redman Method Man show, it's always high energy. So they just wanted to bring that to the stage. So I was like, okay, let's do that. Like I would love to do that, but let's do a different type of lineup. So I picked a nice list of songs, and it's all about a vibe. You got to have songs flowing like if you're doing a real DJ set. Like songs can't clash with each other. All of the songs have to flow with each other. So when they were talking about the chick songs, so the
Mm-hmm.
chick songs, the songs for the women, those love songs and stuff like that, they all have to go in a cluster. That's how you would do a DJ set. So that's how we planned it.
I was so impressed. Everybody looked great. HB, you want to say something to Scratch?
Yo, we was talking about you this morning, Scratch, brother. I was just bigging you up and not even knowing that you were gonna call in this afternoon. So thank you for calling in. But I just feel like what you were able to do was remind so many people that to be blessed with the level of talent that you have as a technician is like, let's not forget about that. I think we just take DJing for granted and because of how DJing is being used in certain areas and platforms now, and we see certain people quote unquote DJing. The level of skill that you have, that Jazzy Jeff has, that DJ Premier, Scrap, like these technicians, these geniuses behind these two turntables and the thousands of hours of practice. I was so glad that you took time last night to display your skill set, because we forget to appreciate that. And me just being a hip hop head, brother, I was just happy that you did that last night. It was beautiful. It was brilliant and it was beautiful. And I'm just echoing what I said about you this morning. Thank you. Just thank you for what you do.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Heather.
Real talk.
Scratch, some folks are calling up for you. D is in Atlanta. Grand Risings, D.
D!
What up, D?
Hey, what's up, man? I just want to comment on that Verzuz last night. That is the real hip hop right there. That's the shit that I like to see. And DJ Scratch, man, you did your fucking thing.
Yeah.
For
yeah.
real.
Yep.
Come on, man.
Appreciate it.
There it is, man. D, thanks for calling in.
I thank Red and Meth, for giving me that shine, that, for me to do my thing, man. Like, they come from an era where they understand where the DJ can give the DJ a give him a section for him to actually show his shine. That's how it always was, That's been taken away from hip hop. But these dudes come from an era where it's like, nah, this dude gets it in. We gotta let him shine as well. So I appreciate that.
Y'all actually set the bar. Y'all set the bar for the Verzuz from here on out.
Yeah.
I won't watch nothing else unless it's like that.
Wow. And he said that with a straight ass face.
Oh man, hey brother, you a citizen, D. You a citizen.
Sway in the morning.
I mean, and then see, some of these artists need to take cue because they need a DJ to lean on. Red and Met don't necessarily, they know how to entertain. That stage performance, their stage presence was a clinic. But some of these artists could use a DJ.
Actually, they need the right DJs. That's the thing, because they need the right DJs. Because it's just little things, man. Like little things that can turn a show from a regular show to an epic moment. Like my favorite part of the show was when Redman did Superman Lover and Meth was walking behind him, fanning the cape like he was flying. That was my favorite part of the show, because he really, when he was talking about that, he really felt like, Red really felt like that. I'm like, nah, dog, like Superman Lover is one of the greatest chick songs ever. Like he really doesn't believe that. And he was transparent. Like he was really transparent on stage about that when he was talking about that. I'm like, nah, man. So when Meth put the cape on him and was fanning the cape so he can fly, like that was real. That wasn't, the cape was planned. I told him, like, yo, you got to put a cape on, because we talked about this in rehearsal. And we had the same conversation, like, nah, man, Meth got all the dope chicks on. I'm like, nah, man, Superman Love is a legendary chick song. I'm like, but you just got to do it. You just got to do it on an epic level. You have to believe that it's a great song. So when you do this song, man, go at the front of the stage and somebody get a cape, put a fucking cape on and fly around the fucking stage. And so we got a cape. And when Meth fanned the cape, that was improv. But it just it made him feel confident and believe that his song is one of the greatest chick songs ever. Like that was real emotion.
Real emotion, man. Man, we got DJ Grandmaster Scratch here with us. Scratch Vision is the movement. Cody, you got a question? He in Cali. What's your question, real quick, Cody?
Yeah, man. Scratch is my boy, man. Back from 1992 with Scratch, bring it back, just killing the fucking game, man. Just killing the game. You know, I just love it. I love what he does. He just out there still doing it, man. Born in '68, you know what I'm saying? From Brooklyn, shout out Brooklyn. Killing the game.
Indeed.
And
all right, Cody.
Can I jump in real quick?
Go ahead, Tracy. Cody, thanks. You're a citizen.
Cody's still on 420.
Right. I'm like, all right, Cody's in and out. I'll see you how I can get in. Scratch, I'm very curious when it comes to sequencing for a show. Is it the DJ who comes with a potential set? Is it more collaborative? Like, how does that work when you're figuring out the order of songs?
Well, me in particular, I usually come up with the whole show and curate.
Wow.
Most DJs don't, because the artists don't really, and it's crazy. You know, a lot of people who have DJs, they just tell the DJ, play these songs. They don't really take their opinion or listen to the DJ's opinion. But you know, I'm grateful to just earn that respect from everybody. So from Jay-Z on down, you know, I will curate the list because they trust it and they've seen it work with other people, you know. So when they seen with D'Angelo, because D'Angelo, I put that whole show together, and the whole show was canceled. Like, everybody canceled on D'Angelo the night before Verzuz. He had like 4 other artists that I can't mention, along with Red and Meth, and they all canceled the night before. So D'Angelo told me that they all canceled at 3 a.m. Put a set together at 3 a.m. So at 6 a.m. we were complete with a whole show, and that's what y'all saw on Verzuz hours later. So, you know, and so they know that backstory as well. But they trust my judgment as a DJ, and just been doing this for a long time. So usually when I'm DJing for somebody like this and doing an event like this, I do all of the curation of music.
DJ Grandmaster Scratch, say his name right. You can't just be called a Grandmaster.
You right.
There's levels to that. Nobody can just call you a Grandmaster. Okay?
Respect.
He's earned that. You got to win a bunch of competitions. You got to get some Grammy nods, some platinum projects. There's all sorts of stuff that goes behind this. One of the things I heard, you produced a lot of the songs that were being played, and you had to snap RZA into it, but you got a project coming out with RZA?
Yes, me and RZA, we almost done now. We did an album together. He reached out, during the pandemic. It was like, yo, Scratch, man, I'm doing all this work, in Hollywood and, doing the films and all that stuff. But y'all, I wanna make some music, but I just wanna rhyme, and let's do an album together. I'm like, let's do it. So I sent him the beats. He loved every beat I sent him. He started knocking out vocals, sending them back, and we almost done.
Wow.
So it's RZA and DJ Scratch, produced by DJ Scratch.
Wow. Whew.
Bobby Digital. Bong bong.
Bong bong.
And this is the main thing about it, man. Like, I'm a Wu-Tang fan. I'm a fan of these artists. That's why I work with them. That's the first thing. I have to be a fan to work with this. It's really not about the check anymore. I have to love it, because it has to be fun. Just doing this all these years, man, like, it should get to a point where I want to have fun. So, I'm a fan of Wu-Tang. So just working with any member of Wu-Tang, especially the Abbott, is a fucking honor. You know what I mean? So I said, this album is gonna sound like a Wu-Tang album, the original Wu-Tang sound. So when you hear it, this shit is some Wu-Tang shit.
I can't wait to hear it, Scratch.
The kung fu skits, all of that. That's that some of the artists have swayed away from, but that sound, I brought that sound to this album, and I can't wait. I can't wait for it to drop.
Man, Man, God is great, brother, and so are you. DJ Grandmaster Scratch. You got Scratch Vision. Hey, listen, I've been a guest on Scratch Vision. Come on, man. I was one of the first, one of the early guests. Come on, man. I did my thing. Come on. I got to come back now. I get it. I got to come back. Scratch, tell people how they can reach you on social. Train in Virginia Beach, Henry in Maryland. I want y'all to hit them directly and ask them whatever you want to ask them on his social. Scratch, how can they reach you?
You can reach me at DJ Scratch spelled regular on everything from Instagram to Facebook, even MySpace. My MySpace is still popping.
There it is.
I don't know if
MySpace.
anybody. I don't know if y'all been y'all been on your MySpace lately, but MySpace is still active. There's still about 20 million people on there, but my MySpace is still popping and up to date. I still got my top 8. I actually took 4 off because I don't fuck with them no more, so I got top 4. I don't have top 8 right now, but yeah, my MySpace, everything is still popping. But yeah, you can reach me at DJ Scratch on all platforms, and you can hit me at scratchvision.com as well.
There it is, man. Love you, bro. Love you, man.
Thank you. Love y'all, man.
Love.
Thank you.
All right, DJ Grandmaster Scratch, you got it first right here. Be great, Scratch. I'll talk to you soon, brother.
Count, boy.